and he seems to like, I don't know, he seems like he used to work on like tractors. They're really strong, and he's messing with something.
It could be your grandpa.
Could be my grandpa.
He
worked for Caltrans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I see machinery. I see him getting
Was he
all
a
dirty.
Was he a mechanic?
He worked for Caltrans. He was a farmer.
Okay.
Okay, he's working on a tractor.
Do you guys heard of Cindy Kaza?
No.
She's a medium we've been to several times, and he's come through.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So
Oh,
he's
that's
maybe
always-
just a regular. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got really strong hands, and he's always getting dirty and stuff. That's how I see him. So maybe he'll give me more information. Maybe he won't. I mean, I think he just sort of popped in and said, "Well, no, there's something good here. There's something good here." And just to calm him down, we don't remove the positive energies when we cleanse. We leave all the protective family energies that get to stay.
Good juju stays,
they're
bad
looking
juju
out
goes.
for you guys. That all gets to stay. But this weird thing that keeps gelatinizing around the walls.
It's got to go.
Good God,
My
it's
right
got
arm's all
to
tingly.
go. It's a stabby little.
It is. It's stabbing. I feel like it's electric shock.
It's not
Not good.
good.
This arm is fine. This arm is just.
Yeah.
I have a really bad headache.
Yeah. It is trying to remove you from the equation. Like it doesn't want you to be able to get the healing that you're needing to get. But I'm stubborn. So you're going to get the healing you deserve. Like it
Well,
or
and
not.
things have gotten worse this last week. It's like
Yeah.
my mom thinks like it new or something.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
they
do.
do. They
They
do.
do.
They totally
You
do.
called the A-team in. I don't like you. Why'd you call the good people in? They get really fussy.
We get called names and all sorts of things. So.
Oh, that's going to be interesting on the spirit box. So.
Yeah.
Anything near this wing where the satellites are up there, I think about to debunk anything on this side of the house. I just like, I can't.
Look at this. Only one is picking it up. Okay.
Anything in the kitchen is
See,
going to be the satellite.
only one's doing it, but it was not.
No tri-field in here, but
No,
like a three.
That's a new scientific.
Is that a scientific term?
Yeah, closet.
Tri-fieldy today. What? You're what?
All right. I will be scientific. Tri-field measured 3 microteslas, okay?
Thank you very much.
Scientific.
A little bit in here. There's some computer equipment in here too. There's a dish thing right there.
That's the motor right there.
But fish tanks are notorious for their high EMF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A little bit.
That'll be off the charts with those.
Yeah, I actually walked up to it with the Mel-Meter and it set it off.
So last week,
Yeah, look at this.
and she was put 5150.
Well, why is one doing it, not the other one?
And she wrote on the side of the dresser, on the black. She was up. She doesn't remember.
Who's on my way there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no no.
Start
Point one?
off.
Yeah, and then drop back down, just a very sporadic random.
He bonked his head.
Well, he's a tall man
Yeah, and then he got laughed at.
by an entity.
Apparently so.
Like when I play.
Not good.
That's not nice.
No.
Why did
Mockery.
they laughed at you?
Yeah.
Mockery?
So what happened, I was in there and I wasn't getting any readings, and then the tri-field started spiking towards up to between 10 and 25 microteslas. I'm like, oh, what's it doing that? And it was like the more I moved forward, the more it was spiking. And so I was
I
like,
was
oh.
trying to lead you in to hurt you.
Yeah, and so I went forward. I bumped my head on the ledge, and I'm fine. It's just a little bump. I didn't bump it hard, but
We'll have to monitor you.
yeah, bumped my head on the ledge, and as soon as I hit my head on the ledge, I heard this.
Oh,
It
wonderful.
was at the psychic level, you know. I didn't hear it audibly.
Right.
I'm a little what they call clairaudient. I hear them.
Oh.
I don't see them, but I hear them sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
so.
get all of them. We see, hear, feel.
So that was a nasty trick.
It's ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, it starts. It's
What the hell is that?
swearing at me.
Whoa.
What's that?
Sometimes when I enter a room, the tri-field will go off. Sporadic. Hey,
Piercing ringing.
Yeah.
You do that too, do you?
Yeah, it's like just a
Yeah, it's like
piercing ringing, right,
really.
like jamming in your ear. Oh,
She gets, yes.
it squeals like it's like
I had to
like
take her to the doctor because it got so bad.
It hurts
this is
really
terrible.
bad. It's
I mean,
not
I
right.
get it like sporadically when the dead are trying to talk to me. I'll get a ping to know that they're starting to communicate. But when they're really jamming in my ear, I mean, it'll be deafening.
Yeah, it hurts really bad.
And
Does your
especially
ears hurt?
especially the negative ones, they can be.
Rude.
Although sometimes even the positive ones, if they really are just desperate to get a message across, they like really need to say something.
They yell.
They can yell, and it doesn't always have to be bad. But wow,
Volume modulation issues.
it's like somebody like did a gong right by my ear, and
Yeah, and it hurts
Wow.
all the way inside.
it does.
It's like, ah!
Here's the thing. At least you're getting the validation to know that a lot of the symptoms that you're experiencing are things that we've experienced as
Right.
gifted people, and that it's not all in your head. Now, some of it may be fear-based, and so you might be feeding into it and adding to it with your own fear. And that will have to be your own ability to take control of your mind and say, look, I understand that there's some real paranormal activity, but it does not rule my life, and you can start to really take control of yourself, and you don't have to actually be ran over by all of it.
Your closet is
It keeps jabbing me in the back.
Closet?
yes.
I can't go walk past it without.
What use is...
There's
Nothing
a light
on-
in there.
Nothing on the tri-field.
No, we don't mind
I
the
got
dark.
like one couple of lips on the K2.
Nothing.
Except for this.
Dizzying.
Same thing. This is last. I feel dizzy in here.
It's really dizzying. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Where did that come from?
Something tried to knock me over, and then it's having a sheet feet. It's freaking
No wonder
out.
we would be so dizzy in here. I can't even hardly speak. Pardon me.
I gotta,
Excuse me?
sure, it's not gonna do it when I get the video out. Oh, you jerk.
What are you doing?
Hello?
Hello?
Who are you? Can you do that again? Hey, come on, come back. Man. Oh, there it goes. Do that again. Are you the dark entity? Come on, show me what you're made of. Was that an orb or no. Oh god.
Now it's stuck.
Or an oh god.
Okay. You found the portal?
For goodness sakes. Really?
What do we got going on
Wow.
here? Why are you doing
What
this?
the hell's going on
That's
now?
pretty good.
That's what I mean, come into the closet.
Ow! Stop poking me in the ribs.
I'm gonna kick you out.
Yes, we are.
Did you get the stabbers and grabbed already?
Yeah.
That's what's they come in the closet.
You don't belong here.
I didn't want to tell you what was going on there. Why don't you find out for yourself?
Only positive energy is welcome here. Is that clear?
Only nice
You want me to
energy.
grab the REM pod?
I don't think I need that right now. I'm having enough proximity
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
as it is.
And we're not even in proximity. Really?
Yeah, it's not even hitting on the K2 meter.
What was that all about? Why are you doing
Excuse
that?
me?
And it stops and then it hits the K2 over there. Are you
Yeah.
done with me?
Oh, you know what? I'm just going through from the
No, I guess you're.
Nope.
See, I bet for whatever this thing is doing in the attic.
What is going on?
What are you doing? Why?
You have to go.
You're not allowed to be mean.
Back off.
Back off, please.
You ever heard of tar water?
Do you know what tar water is?
You blurred when you said that.
How about some altar dirt? Do you want some altar dirt?
Lord's holy water?
I used to hide in this corner right here.
God, it's jabbing me in the ribs. Oh.
Because when I took a picture, this corner was dark.
Alright.
That was some
Interesting.
Interesting.
fun in the closet.
It's weird because you felt it in the other room, but this is where you. So it's like different.
It's bleeding over.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go in the other room now.
Yeah.
Okay. Temps and stuff. This here is it's the
Mel.
it's the Mel-Ram. It
dimension in there,
does
normal here.
Mel-Meter readings, which basically measures in milligauss. It does a REM pod set of readings, which is a proximity sensor. So if you touch it, it's proximity, and it also reads temperature.
Temperature sensor.
So you were feeling it like it was touching it in there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that
Yeah,
was.
It has something else to touch the antenna.
Hide in this corner right
I
here.
literally can't walk by this
When I take
closet.
a picture of
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll fix the closet too. Oh man. It's just sad in here. It's prickly on my scalp.
Yeah.
It's just really, really prickly. And it's just sad in here. I don't know why I'm so sad in here.
Prickly.
I'm just sad.
There's no
Everything.
Wi-Fi right there.
Cold
Yeah,
in
see
here,
that?
too. seems cold.
Yeah, these picked it up.
It's not tripping this one. This is why I like the Mel so much.
It's really
not
extra
easily set
Well,
off by other
I got air
things.
pressure changes and a cold spot.
Really.
Okay.
And a doggish.
Air pressure changes and now a warm spot. Let's set the meter down.
I'm gonna
So
play
it won't
with,
become a chew toy.
we gotta play with Steve. He wants to play.
Let's put the K2s down.
Yeah, let's see if we get a little something in here.
The K2s are the low end of the.
Yeah, they all pick up a different level of energy and different types of energy, all the way from milligauss to microteslas.
Of course, it's not going to happen in here now.
Anything gonna happen in here? I just feel emotion in here. I feel less.
The air
Sorry,
pressure changes.
Something happened in here.
it just feels sad in here. I just feel really depressed and really alone and really isolated and like I don't belong and nothing's right and I don't fit and
Steve, what are you doing?
and I feel very, very.
What you doing,
I
Steve?
feel very, very detached and
This room is right above her room.
there's a
There's
leak.
everything that she feels that you just said.
Yeah.
I'm just leeching the energy up.
I'm sorry.
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just flow through energy.
Because it permeates up here. It just permeates. Oh, my stomach is killing me. Oh. It's intestinal. It's really sharp, twisting.
Yeah, it's
Like
not
the
nice.
Intestines are doing like they're
Yep.
She
ripping.
just had to have a colonoscopy.
This is
It's not nice, and it's
this
gonna
is
go.
painful. It's like it's grabbing and just.
It's like it's trying to rip your guts out. I know.
This is really, really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine you having to feel this on a regular basis.
Hi.
For a year.
Oh, that's.
And
terrible.
obviously they ruled out Crohn's colitis,
She
diverticulitis.
just had a
So and they
did
ruled
an
all that out.
Oh yeah. Endoscopy, colonoscopy. She's been
So
taking.
Have you had a celiac test?
All the oscopies.
They've tested her. She's been tested for.
Okay.
It's not medical.
They want to send her to a chronic pain doctor, which is what they send, addicts to.
Oh no.
Do you see the dog? Do you like the dog? Yeah? You like the dog? Wow, that was interesting.
You remember what I told you about hectopascals?
Yes.
The normal air pressure
Yes.
and hectopascals is 10.2. We'll look at the reading, and that's the atmospheric reading. That's not correct.
So that's obviously well below.
Well below what atmospheric should be. That could be because all the windows are closed in the house and that we're upstairs. It could be that, but that's awfully low air
All the
pressure.
windows are open in that room.
Oh, okay. There's an awfully low air pressure in here, which and everybody says they feel stifled in here.
I'm just burning
So
up.
yeah, it's warm up here for sure, but that's kind of interesting. So I kind of want to take.
I'm cold actually.
So I kind of want to take a. I want to take a walk through at some point with the with the etimeter and see if the air pressure changes anywhere in the house because it ought to be registering 10.2.
K2 agrees with you.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well. I just thought we could feel some energy in here and see
Yeah.
what's going on.
I'm going to take a quick walk through with it and to document that, and then I
of
will.
course. She wants to do this experiment in her room as well. I think we should.
Okay.
Everything's beeping and blinking.
Stop it.
It's like Christmas.
I know. Well, just wait. REM pod doesn't use Christmas. What are you doing? What? Seriously?
You know what? We'll just recalibrate it.
What's happening?
I have no idea. I know my batteries are being chewed up and lights are being messed with.
man.
It's just really interesting.
Oh, feels.
I guess what-
EMF,
that's what
air
you're-
pressure 6.2.
Oh,
Houston,
we have a problem.
we have a thing.
A thing and a deal.
You see, that's my side of the bed. You're freaking me out right now.
I have this sensation that you might be giving off psychokinetic energy.
Yep.
What does that mean?
So, people who have latent spiritual gifts that are not conscious of them and not addressing them or identifying them will often take their anxiety, their fear, their anger, all these kind of things, and it balls into kind of its own energy waveform. and then launches into the space and creates energy in the space, and can even in bad cases cause an entity. Yours I don't think is causing an entity, but I think you have latent abilities. Thank you for agreeing with me.
That's you're freaking me out. My mom just told me my dad's real dad, who we just met a few years before he passed away. His mom was a medium. I don't know if it's like even genetic.
Yeah, it runs in family.
It runs in the family.
It absolutely runs.
And she was
Oh, look!
She was a healer. I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's freaking me out.
Oh, don't let it freak you out.
It's usually the mother that passes it
If you're the female energy, can you do something?
My grandma.
Yeah.
Are you grandma? Can you do something? Show me your grandma. So she stops it. All right, grandma, can you start it? Thank you.
I'm like covered in.
All right, so are you the grandmother? I'd say this is probably grandma trying to protect you.
Air pressure and cold sweat. The cold sweat's probably the fan.
Thank you for agreeing.
I never knew her. My dad never knew her. My dad was adopted.
Doesn't matter. Oh wow.
Yeah,
This is her side of the bed though. I didn't get these readings over there, but over here I'm getting all these hits. And I'm thinking.
Look at it. The eddy meter. It's going plus and minus on the cold. That's because it's in the fan, but that shouldn't account for air pressure.
Man, actually, I'm actually the one that's cold here.
So it's 6.5 downstairs and 6.2 up here.
All right then.
So that's just
Yeah, I'm feeling like you have latent abilities. That's which would explain why she has abilities. Makes sense. It runs in the family.
I did have an experience when all this started in the house about 10 years ago, and I did see somebody who told me I was entered, and I think something weird happened, like a wind blew through me and my hair blew, and I felt my whole body go tingle, and I felt like something went through me.
Probably did.
Spirits walk through you.
They do.
I never really felt anything since then other than just goosebumps, and now
But you're sensitive enough, and you're halfway closing them down because of fear. So she's just unable to close them down. Like you're able to shut them down a little bit better. I think you're both going to need to learn really positive spiritual boundaries.
I did talk to a church who told me to play Christian music in the house,
Yeah.
and tell
Oh.
about God, and
Yeah.
like something was in her head telling her
No.
no.
And
so we had to
and
shut it
because
down.
it's a dark entity, so of course it'll say no. And you
Yeah,
can
it's
do
not
all
gonna
of
like
that. I'm going to leave you with, the altar dirt and the holy water mixture, and some other just straight holy water, so you guys can keep protected. But also, I want to give you send you a grounding document. It comes from a more metaphysical perspective, but you can absolutely tailor it to your spiritual beliefs and ask for God's white light to surround you, protect you. And that I picture God standing above my head and pushing that light over me and
That's
around
what they told me. We've never, and I feel bad, but we're not religious, never been to church.
Yeah, and you don't need to go to church to have the light in your life. You know what I mean? And so you can have faith that transcends whatever building you're in.
The last few weeks, when I get scared at night, I lay there and say, God, God, light, light, and then something comes to my head and says, demon, demon, demon.
Well, it's fighting. Yeah,
It's fighting.
It's fighting, and that which means what you're saying is working because it doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So it's actually a good thing.
But it's like what she's been experiencing, but now it's like coming off her.
Hit on that.
I keep feeling like there's somebody like sitting behind that door. It's like
I cannot sleep if that door is open.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. I feel like
I
there's
cannot sleep if that door is open.
And here's the one thing I want you guys to remember is that you do have some positive energies in the house, some dead family in the house. So they don't go away. They don't. I can't get rid of your good angelic energy. You're gonna have to learn to tell the difference between is it a bad energy you feel or a good energy you feel. If it just feels like a relative walking around, ignore it. It's just grandma.
It's like if the hallway's too crowded, say get out of the hallway, everybody.
Right.
Yeah, she says when she goes up the stairs, she feels like she's walking through like hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like Jello walking through. This is an interesting combination of problems. Your latent ability, your very blooming ability, a dark energy attached to you, some stuff going on in the land, and a couple of dead relatives walking around. You got grandma walking around, you got, dad walking around, you got all these people just walking around. Boundaries, people. Like, these dead people don't know the boundaries, and especially the negative ones. Like, your positive familial ones, they'll get it. Like, you say, come on, We should do some meter stuff in her room like she wanted,
Okay.
and then I think we need to move to communication, too.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Because I need to get to the resolution part most of all. But I want it to talk to me, and I want it to show us colors. I want to see how dirty it really can be. And then I get to remove it.
And then we get to remove it.
That's my favorite part. Kicking it out and kicking it back to working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do
To
you
this-
send it like to the dark? Like, cause like I know
I
like
send it to where it belongs.
So I can't come back. That's it.
If
Right.
if I
You're open to it, man. That's why you have to start
You
thinking.
gotta start closing it on.
You have
yeah,
to
because you could attract
Yeah.
a new and different dark entity.
Right.
But if you don't do the whole bubbling stuff and protecting of yourself, a new one could come in. I'm gonna do the cleansing. Is I will start with all of you guys and anoint and bless all of you, so you guys can start fresh, and then I'll basically spiritually sweep out the house, and then we can talk about this. As far as I'll email you the grounding document. I'll show you how to cut cords with living people and dead energies, and this will be a work in progress. But we're only an email away. We can continue to support the learning process because this is going to be a process. I want you guys to know is don't have fear.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear.
You are still in control. As violent as this thing has got,